Hi guys, this is Vyom and you're watching me on Movie Cafe.
Hi friends, this is film critic Awan, and today you are watching me on Movie Cafe. And today we have actor and the protagonist of the recently released Sony LIV web series Garmi, which was directed by Tigmanshu Dhulia. And I welcome Vyom Yadav to our show. Hi Vyom.
Thank you so much. Hi, good afternoon, Avan.
Good afternoon. So, Vyom, actually, I was talking to one of my friends that yesterday, Haasil, the movie from Tigmanshu Dhulia, had completed 20 years. And
Yeah,
as a coincidence, I'm interviewing you today. And Garmi has the, flavor, the vibes, brings back the old nostalgia of Haasil, which had late Irfan Khan and Jimmy Shergill. Uh, did you watch Haasil by any chance before doing Garmi,
yes,
or
yes,
when
of
you
course.
started working?
Yes, so basically, when I was in college, that was
Uh,
when I started watching like old cinema as well. Because before that, I was only watching things which were available on the cable, which were like Sony Set Max or maybe like just regular TV.
yeah,
But
DTH.
when I started my college, because I was a science student, so I had to be a lot into the academics up till my 12th standard.
Yeah.
But after that, when I got into college, like around first or second year, I remember I started watching Tigmanshu Dhulia content like rigorously,
Uh,
and I remember watching us. So I've seen it before doing Garmi as well.
okay, great. So coming to Garmi, the show has done phenomenally well. I watched it when it released, basically because I had to review the series. I really was very much moved by it. I loved it absolutely. I in fact spoke to Puneet also, who played Bindu Singh last month, during the end of last month. So it has got very good views. I think it crossed 2.5 million views, and it is among the top six
Top,
series.
it was on the number second last
Yeah,
week.
number second. Yeah,
And last week it
2.5
was
million views it garnered.
mm,
Right.
yeah.
So, what has been your reaction, Vyo, like after the immense success of Garmi? How is that
Honestly,
feel?
like for and people have been loving it. People have been loving the content because student
Yeah,
politics is something which a lot of people don't want to get their hands dirty on, right? Because
yeah,
a lot of directors are sort of scared or afraid of what the audience reaction might be. But then Tigmanshu Dhulia being the kind of person that like it's his genre, it's his something
hmm.
that he can play well with,
That is his favorite.
right?
Yeah,
So yeah, and
yeah,
he's been through all this. Matlab, he is like a Allahabad University guy alumni, and he
yeah.
has like seen student politics that too like firsthand.
Huh.
So for him, it was something like which comes very naturally to him, right? It's like a cakewalk for him.
Hmm.
So again, coming to the reaction, it's amazing. People, all the people who have watched it, they've watched it within the time frame of like let's say a couple of days or 3 days
Yeah.
max. Because once they start watching it, they
Once you
complete it
start,
within
exactly.
yeah, it's like a gripping series. So
Yeah.
after the first episode, you can't stop it. You have to complete at least 4 or 5 episodes in one sitting, and then
Yes.
again in a couple of days. A lot of people have asked me like when's the season 2 coming. So that's a good enough compliment for me, I guess.
Fantastic, fantastic. So basically, Vyom, like it's a new work from you where you worked as a protagonist, right? Earlier, of course, you did Badhai Do, but it was a short role compared to the main protagonist role in Garmi. So how did you translate your character, onto the screen, or
Yeah.
how did you envision what Tigmanshu Dhulia as a director was, thinking about this particular character, Arvind Shukla? How did you get into the shoes of Arvind Shukla, basically?
So that was the fun part because building up a character for an actor. See, I feel either you can copy a certain character or certain characteristics of certain character, but that's not the fun part because people have already seen those things and people don't want to
Hmm.
see something they've already seen,
Right.
right? So when you're creating a character, it's like I always say this: when you're creating a character, it's like picking up the salads at Subway. You make sure you get that cucumber and you make that get that tomatoes and get the cheese. Okay, no
Yeah.
cheese
Yeah.
without this. So it's like when you're building up the character, you can decide or you can turn down or up the gauge of if you want the anger more or if you want
Hmm.
the sympathy more or what. So it's
Hmm.
like you're curating your own particular character that is after you've read the script, after you've done your research and you've
Right.
watched a lot of videos. So because for me when I
Huh.
first read the script,
Huh.
I was not aware of all the student politics that was going on in UP, honestly, because if someone has been grown up in like the first year, like be Delhi or Bombay, they don't know much about what's going on in the student politics around in the world.
Hmm. Right.
So for me, it was like a roller coaster ride when I was reading the script, because a few things were not overlapping with my personal traits,
Yeah.
like be the character, be the script. So when I started researching about it, that's when it dawned upon me that yes, this is actually reality. This is actually happening. So for me, making that character was something that I started from scratch, because it was new to me. It was all new to me. So yes, of course, watching multiple series. I remember watching Haasil also right before we started watching. Started shooting for Garmi.
Yeah.
Just to get into that tone and that vibe of
Mm.
what sir wants, and what it is actually going to be. And I'm glad that we could create something which is on the lines of some in which a project in which the great Irfan sir has worked upon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's good. It's
And it
great.
was not just about the character; it was overall about the place. Because that place also plays a major character, and it emerges as a character in the show. The
Yeah.
Trivenikur University, what we see, I think it was shot in Allahabad, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and some portions also were shot like in Haasil, almost the same place is what I got to know.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
It
and
was the same university. It was the same
same
university that
university,
we
right?
were shooting in.
Right, right,
Yeah. In
exactly.
fact, even when we were shooting, Tigmanshu sir was telling me that ये वही जगह है जहाँ पे इरफान सर यहाँ से कूदे थे. I still remember that first shot. यहाँ से कूदे थे. I was like, oh shit, I'm shooting at the
Okay.
same place where Irfan sir is already shot. So it was surreal to me. It was like it's
Yeah,
magical.
magical.
And that too the
Absolutely.
same film, like almost the same film by the same director.
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
add-ons to the same story.
Add-on and surreal. Yeah, definitely. And here, like, did you have to specifically work on your language because it has a very different diction? Wo UP wala accent. That Hindi is very shuddh, different kind of Hindi what we normally speak, right? So, did you have any kind of challenge? Do you face any kind of challenge while getting into the diction and the accent and all those things?
Of course. See, the thing is, Avan, let's say if I ask you to, I don't know if you know Marathi or I don't know if you know Bengali, but if I ask you to, like say a certain line in Bengali or like in
Hmm.
Marathi, you can say that. But for you
Hmm.
to converse with me and for me to believe that you're actually in that zone, or maybe
Hmm.
to believe that you actually know that particular language, you have to
Hmm.
be like thorough with the language, the
Hmm.
diction. जैसे मतलब
Hmm.
मैं अगर पंजाबी बोलना चाहूँ तो और बाजी की कर रहे हो तो मतलब मैं इतना बोल दूंगा, बट देन
Right.
आपको लगेगा कि चलो शायद मेरे को आती हो, लाइक एक लाइन इज फाइन, बट फॉर मी
Uh,
टू कीप अप द कन्वर्सेशन, लाइक
uh,
to and fro, and plus the diction,
right.
that's going to be just practice and just practice.
Hmm.
So obviously, like for me to get in the skin of the whole tone and tonality. I
Hmm.
remember when we were shooting in Banaras, I used to, like on my off days, I used to go out and in the market, I just used to walk around as Arvind Shukla, and I used to converse with people. तो
Arey.
जैसे random लोगों से बात कर रहा हूँ, they don't know
Hmm.
I'm an actor, they
Yeah.
don't know what we are doing, nothing. I'm just a regular person for them. So
Uh,
shops पे आके I remember eating pan and like moving around having some street food and उन लोगों से बात कर रहे हैं normally, वहाँ
right.
पे दूध वगैरह सब कुछ बहुत, it's very prevalent in Banaras and all.
Okay. And in the same
So I
costume, right?
remember
The
sitting at,
full shirt, pura sleeve full.
yes, exactly the same
That's
body
no
language,
shoes.
everything. Like I was just wondering, I was just like making sure कि मतलब I know that this is where I come from. This is
Okay.
what I do on a daily basis. तो जैसे मैं
Right.
शॉप पे बैठा हूँ, I'm sitting at a चाय की टपरी with a
Uh,
glass of cooler in my hand,
uh,
and मैं ये बस सोच रहा हूँ कि यार ये मैं बचपन से यही कर रहा हूँ. I'm just making myself believe, बार बार यही
hmm.
सोच रहा हूँ कि यही मेरा बचपन यहीं पे गुजरा है.
अच्छा.
And this is how I speak. मैं लोगों से भी वैसी बात कर रहा हूँ अपने अपनी जो accent है, so
हाँ.
that उनको अगर वो बिलीव कर पा रहे हैं कि मैं यहीं से हूं या फिर मैं यहीं का
हाँ.
आसपास लोकल हूं, तो देन
Hmm.
माय पर्पस इज सॉल्व्ड.
It works. हाँ.
It on camera it's going to come naturally. So
Okay.
that was a certain exercise that I was doing on a daily basis, and even when we are in the hotel room, I remember just जो मेरे साथ में था या फिर जो भी है उनसे हम सबसे वैसे ही बात कर रहे हैं, तो मतलब वो बहुत फन था. इट्स लाइक फन प्रोसेस, बट इट्स एक्चुअली हेल्पिंग यू आउट इन द प्रोसेस.
Okay. And we also see a very violent
Yeah.
streak in you. Like Arvind Shukla is a volatile kind of person, right? Volatile, impulsive. Are you also like that in your real life? Sorry, a bit personal, but I just wanted to,
Actually,
because that is what caught my attention while watching Arvind Shukla. बहुत ही
हम्म,
तेज गर्मी है अंदर उसका, मतलब very impulsive and volatile
हम्म.
character.
I get it. But honestly, like in my real life, I'm not so angry, which really is. So see, basically what happens is, जैसे आप एक बैडमिंटन खेलते हो कभी, तो एक
Hmm.
एक प्लेयर को क्या करना होता है, अगर शटल कॉक आगे आ रही है तो just वो 2 स्टेप आगे लेके मार के वापस अपनी न्यूट्रल पोजीशन पे आता है, which is in the center of the court.
Right.
राइट. सो एज एन एक्टर आई एम समवेयर न्यूट्रल, बिकॉज अगर मान लो वो आगे ही खड़ा रहा और दूसरे बंदे ने पीछे मार दिया अगर शटल को, तो फॉर हिम टू रन बैक 4 5 6 स्टेप ही मिस द शॉट, राइट, वो पॉइंट हार जाएगा. सो फॉर
Yes.
एन एक्टर लाइक मैं एंगर वाले फेज में आ गया था उस टाइम पे, बिकॉज इट वाज लाइक इट वाज
The
द
character
रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर द कैरेक्टर,
required that. Yeah.
राइट. But like in reality, I feel like every actor I've seen, they're mostly somewhere in the neutral state. They meditate, because I meditate. Like I'm calm in that way. But yeah, मतलब कहीं ना कहीं inclination अगर आप मुझसे पूछेंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं मैं anger तो नहीं बोलूंगा, but थोड़ा serious zone में is what I like.
अच्छा.
I'm calm but slightly inclined towards a little bit serious. तो मतलब वो क्या
अच्छा.
पता वो anger शायद से उसी चक्कर में थोड़ा सा
Okay.
screen पे better आता है.
And
That's
personally, how did you,
what.
how did your equation with Tigmanshu sir turn out to be? कैसा रहा उनके साथ काम करना? तो बोलेंगे?
I feel he's like my second dad now. He's a
अच्छा.
family now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Because
great.
like when you work with him, अभी उनसे मतलब I mean प्रोफेशनल वाइब तो सेट पे रहती है, but then he's always the family kind of person. Like आपसे हर चीज
Hmm.
शेयर कर रहे हैं, आप कुछ भी चीज आप उनसे पूछ रहे हो, he is
Hmm.
guiding you in a proper way, just like how your
Hmm.
dad would do.
Hmm.
And he's teaching you a lot. He's
Hmm.
given you such an opportunity. So मतलब in no way I could not feel that he's not a family. He's always been a family to me. So it
Fantastic.
always
That
felt
matters a
very
lot
great
when you
around
when
him.
he is the anchor of a ship and you are there. It matters a lot, definitely. And इसमें इतने
Yes.
सारे अच्छे कलाकार हैं, मतलब पुनीत हो या अनुराग, राइट, जिन्होंने
Yeah.
the other character,
Govind.
Anurag, even Goswami, they
Jatin Goswami. Yeah.
mind-blowing characters and बहुत अच्छे characters हैं. तो personally आपको कौन, मतलब if you have to say my favorite in this particular series apart from you, तो किसको बोलेंगे?
Um, Character basis पे या फिर like person basis पे, like personally.
आपको पर्सनली कौन पसंद आया, लाइक यू एज एन ऑडियंस,
अच्छा,
आपने
which
देखा
character
क्या?
on screen did I like?
हाँ.
I feel Puneet, because Puneet, I mean, sorry, Indu Singh, जो आपका बिंदु
हाँ.
सिंह
हाँ,
था.
बिल्कुल सिंह.
I personally, and plus Jatin Goswami, मतलब he was flawless.
हम्म.
And क्योंकि मैं इसलिए पुनीत बोल रहा हूँ because उसने ये सब चीजें देखी हुई हैं, मतलब he is from UP and उसने कहीं ना कहीं स्टूडेंट पॉलिटिक्स में पार्ट लिया हुआ है, तो मतलब that's why he is that natural
अच्छा.
with the craft. तो साथ वहाँ पे मतलब he was giving us insights के वहाँ पे उस टाइम क्या होता है हॉस्टल वगैरह में जब हम शूट कर रहे हैं, तो he's telling us कि
हम्म.
यहाँ पे ऐसा भी होता है वैसा भी होता है, जो हमने
हम्म.
obviously स्क्रिप्ट में नहीं दिखाया हुआ है, but then being around him was like slightly better in stuff,
हम्म.
what
हम्म.
actually is happening on the set and all
हम्म.
that. तो
हम्म.
मतलब उसने काफी नेचुरली किया, उसने काफी अच्छा किया, बिकॉज उसका वो नेचुरली आ भी रहा था, उसने सब चीजें करी हुई हैं.
ओके.
तो I mean obviously not bad the legal part, but I mean he's been through all the student politics wala ruckus. So yes, I would say that was coming very naturally to him on the screen.
Fantastic. Yeah. And what about, can you tell us anything about your upcoming projects? Like, I think Garmi is definitely there for the other season, another season. But
So
are you
yes.
doing anything else? Are you involved with anything else apart from Garmi right now?
So things are, I mean, brewing up. Let's hope.
Hmm.
Fingers crossed. Let's hope things work out. And
Yeah.
you'll definitely see me, like on the screen very often. But then I'll be very, like very smart with my choices. I'll be very,
Yeah.
I won't say picky, because picky sounds a little, it's a negative word, but I'll be
Uh,
smart with the choice, I would say.
yeah.
I'll be doing only things which I, as an audience, is hooked to. If I'm reading, like something which I would want to see on screen. So
So you won't.
my personal personal favorite is thriller, suspense, action, drama. This is my personal genre. This is something
Yeah.
that I love, because I
And
told you
Garmi
just
had
थोड़ा
all of it.
serious. Yeah,
Yeah.
ऐसे थोड़ा serious zone में रहती है चीजें. थोड़ा
Yeah.
सा inclined towards the serious. That is
So
personally that I
So you
love.
won't mind doing a gray shaded character like Bindu Singh, what we see in Garmi. वो थोड़ा gray shaded है, like काफी gray shades हैं उनमें. और
Hmm.
the one
Hmm.
the what Jatin Goswami did, it's very gray shaded. Or
Hmm.
so would you
Yeah,
mind doing
absolutely.
that kind of character if it comes to you as a choice?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If the script is enticing enough, if it
हाँ.
keeps me hooked throughout, so I
Yeah.
definitely won't mind, because it's a
Okay.
wonderful. It's the actor's journey, because doing things which we are not in real life is what actors actually enjoy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was
So
lovely
definitely,
talking to you. Lovely talking to
lovely
you,
talking to
Vyom,
you, Arvind.
and we wish you all the very best for Movie Cafe. And we hope Garmi 2 also comes rapidly, because I just can't wait to see it, how it unfolds further. And wishing you all the very best for your future projects as well. As you said, smart choices.
Thank you
They will
so much.
definitely reap you success in the future.
Thank you so much. This means a lot, Arvind. Thank you so much. It was lovely
Thank you.
talking to you. You've been great throughout.
Thank you.